What's going on, guys? Manly Hack here in review for the Resurrection Remix 3.0.6. This version of the ROM has gone a long way from the first version of 3.0.1. 4.1.1 version was the Jelly Bean firmware. It's a little bit smoother. Actually, I've seen a little bit of glitches here and there where actually, if you have too many things going on in the background, it'll start it'll start lagging. It'll start like I don't start like glitching. Like it won't run as smooth as it should be. I didn't have a problem with the ICS. I could have like a bunch of apps open in the background and it still wouldn't be a lag. So I'm not sure if that's just a glitch thing going on, or I don't know. But as soon as I kill all the apps, it's back to normal again. So Bluetooth works in this phone. Wi-Fi works perfectly fine. As you can see, the 3G works on it now. I'm in the 3G area network. So it works just fine there. So I'm turning my Wi-Fi back on. Pretty good things. One thing I've noticed that for the widgets, I don't even remember. I think Jelly Bean was known for moving the widgets by itself. For example, if I want to click this widget here and drag it up here where the other one's at, in the other firmware, it would have moved it by itself to a different location. Like I said, it's not a big deal, but it's something that they changed. I wish it would have kept. Another thing with the transitions going on with the things here. So I mean, it's pretty cool. You can change it here and there. So let me see what else we got here. We got your just regular settings, themes. If we go into our settings, it's right there. Go to our settings. We have your regular standard, a VPN, airplane mode. You got your mobile networks. We got an updater. Actually, will update itself. That's pretty good. It's a good plus. It would update. It'll let you know when it's a new version of the ROM. So that's pretty good. We have the ROM control, standard general UI, where you can put the phone upside down with the 180-degree rotation. You can disable the boot animation or get a custom ROM. Like, I don't mess around with the boot stuff, so yeah, that's beyond my level right there. I don't really mess with it. Plus, it's not a big deal since I rarely turn my phone off anyways. Some carrier logo, you can change it to whatever. Just do that, hit OK. You'll see it be here in the drop menu down here. Put it back up, and if I decide to lock my phone, you'll see it'll be down here also. Google Voice does work also very well, but when you first get this, it's gonna say, especially up here, it'll just say search. It won't say search or say Google. So in order to get that, what you're gonna have to do is go into settings, then go to language input, go to voice search, and download offline speech recognition. This will not be here, this English, where it says installed. You're going to have to go to the all, find your language, download it, and once it's downloaded, you'll get the whole search thing. Because if you're going to try to do Google, it's not going to work, because the voice recognition English thing pack will not be installed. So it's just going to be buffering and searching for endless amount of time. So don't forget to do that. Make sure you download the language pack before you use Google, the voice Google thing, and then you should be good to go. Again, let's see with the apps. It does come with all these apps. Just come with Clockwork Manager. You can choose what you want to install, whether it be Apollo. You can choose with ES File Explorer. You can choose that. It does come with Super User and all that stuff. It comes with the update me here, so you can go ahead and check for the recent ROMs. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can choose here. You can choose from Nova Launcher, Apex Launcher, then you have the Xperia Launcher, which is the Galaxy S3 version, I believe, and then you have your regular standard Android your launcher. So this here is Apex. I did not download the home switcher, and then I know you can switch it through the settings, but I forgot how. I don't know how to do it. I forgot. I need to look through that. But so let's go back to ROM control. Lock screen. There's not a lot of options here. I'm quite disappointed, because I like to choose a lot more apps on my lock screen, where I can just go, slide to my camera or to my text messages or to my web. I'm only allowed to just do those three, which is just the unlocking camera and Google. So I mean, I wish they would have added that in there. Hopefully they'll add that sometime. You can go ahead and just you can choose whether the weather. You can choose whether to have the weather displayed on your lock screen, the style. You have to put the calendar up there also, and then a quick pin unlocks. If you have a pin, you can just have it change quickly. You don't have to push enter or OK once you put the correct password. You can change the text color. You can choose the lock screen wallpaper. Navigation bar is to have the navigation bar little buttons come up here, the soft keys. I think it's a waste of room, so I just don't put it anyways. Battery wise, I changed mine to circle mod, as you can see. Battery icon having circle mod. You can change it to something else if you want. And then these will not, all this down here will not work with circle mod, changing color and all stuff. So toggles, you can choose your toggles. You can see I have the older version here. You can choose to have either one. I like that one better. And you can choose the colors and which one you want. Transparency, the brightest location. Here it's like the old school version where you just go ahead and slide on the top bar, and you see a little percentage bar there at the right. So I mean, it's that's pretty cool. It's pretty quick. You can also choose your you can activate toggles, enable the toggles. Like for example, like torch. A torch wasn't in there, so I added it on there. So it's there. Fast charge, swagger, and all other stuff. Okay. Let's see. Okay, you also reset the toggles. LED options for your soft keys. As for sound, that's what you want to do is like just see what kind of action we'll do once the you have the, like for example, headphones plugged in. Fall call silence, that would be with someone calls you, you flip your phone upside down and it'll mute it. So I mean, that's pretty good. I should enable that. And then face down audio mode, what to do when you put your phone face down. So I mean, you can choose a lot of little things here and there. As for weather, you need to activate the weather in order for it to work on your lock screen. So you can do that. You can use a custom location or just use the GPS off of your phone. The refresh interval, from up to 1 minute up to every 8 hours. Put mine at 10. So weather-wise performance, I'm very disappointed with this because this is a glitch. I'm not going to touch it or anything because I'm going to ruin it. Once you move this top bar up here, it's gonna match with the one in the bottom, and then after that, once you try to like put it back, it won't go back. Once you move one forward and back, it's just gonna stay. It's gonna ruin it basically. So I wouldn't mess with that. I'll just download set CPU to set up your max your max CPU or your minimum, so you can just do that from there. It has X tweaks. That's to modify your kernel. I don't mess with that. That's too advanced for me. So, and otherwise, it means it's a pretty good. It's a standard phone. Daily user. I really recommend it. Camera works perfectly fine. I'm not going to show you now because it's going to freeze up the screencast recording. It does lag a little bit in the shooting. I've seen other Jelly Bean software where you hit the shutter button to take a picture, and as soon as you hit it, it'll just move on to the next frame. Like it will really like capture whatever you shot. So it's just about like 2 seconds. Not big of a deal, but it works. Panorama, whatever it's called, that works. Front view camera works. Video recording works. So this is pretty much a very good stable ROM. With 4.1 with Jelly Bean, you're gonna find some glitches here and there. So don't expect to have a 100% working ROM, but it's a daily driver, so I mean it's not gonna, the small glitch is not really gonna it's gonna affect your daily use of it. So, and I've yet to use it on a, actually no, I've used it for 2 days now, but I haven't used it excessively like I normally would. Usually I use my phones like from 9 o'clock all the way up to like 8 or 7 p.m. I'm using my phone all during that time, but since I've been very busy with work, I've only been using it like every other hour or so, and it's lasting me all day by minimal use. I'm usually a heavy user, but just this past few weeks I've been not really using them much. So I can't tell you how long the battery will last on excessive use, but I can tell you now, if you're going to send text here and there, check your Facebook once in a while, every now and then, it'll last you the entire day. So I'm very happy with this ROM. I'm going to be keeping this ROM as my daily user, and I hope this clears some things up for some people out there. Download link will be in the description. So if you get the ROM, you can go to the website there, and you can download your ROM from there. So anyways, you guys, please as always, like, share, and subscribe to this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Any questions, throw them in the comment section below. If you want to get me personally, for example, you have a question about a certain ROM do you want me to review, or you want to see how you can root your phone, go ahead and hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, and that's what I've been doing so far. I've done like two or three like personal, I guess, routing instructions. One was the actual, just because I didn't have the phone, I didn't have the phone actually, so I just gave them a full set of instructions how to root it and how to unroot it and how to download some ROMs. And the last few videos I made right now was because of someone, a viewer request. He wanted to know how to root it and how to install ROMs, so I made those two videos. So anyways, so like I said, if you have any questions, just don't be scared. Just email me, shoot me something, and I can help you out. So, and don't forget to check out my website, The MLM Life for Me. It'll be down a link in the description. Check that out. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Just take it easy.